You've seen RCW before, but now, this is Dusk. Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of RCW Dusk on this Friday night. Hopefully y'all are doing amazing as we have Jake Carvel coming out here. Now Jake Carvel has had his run-ins for the past couple of weeks with the likes of the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. And it's not just because he could possibly have done his entrance better than him, but you know, we are on the road to RCW Kingdom in just a few short weeks' time, but also we are on the road to RCW Rockin' Eve, which is even closer, our New Year's Eve special. So we are on the road to that, where titles could be on the line there. Doesn't necessarily have to be, as it is not a pay-per-view event, but Jake Carvel makes his entrance. Now next week we will hear from Brian Outlaw and Sky Outlaw in regards to a couple cool announcements in regards to RCW, as we have Jackson Cobb coming out here. He was one of the men in the United States Championship Tournament. And he looks to get himself going for a possible title shot in the future. We have a stat card for you guys tonight. Kenny Omega, the best belt machine, going one-on-one with Walter in the main event, as well as Mr. Ace, Drew McIntyre, taking on Seth Rollins. Now, Drew McIntyre has the Mr. Ace briefcase, so he has a title shot of his choosing anytime, anywhere. As we have this underway here is Jake Carvel. The spine buster there. Beautifully done there to Jackson Cobb. It's an Irish whip into the ropes there. Jake Carvel, a very technical wrestler. But also he pulls off some agile moves just like that one. And another moonsault there from the second rope. And looks like he's going for a third on the top rope, and he lands that one there. And it appears that Sheamus is making an interference here. Look, I don't think he's here though. But Sheamus inside the ring as he takes a chair shot right to Jake Carvel. And like I mentioned during his entrance, Jake Carvel has had a couple run-ins with Sheamus the past couple of weeks. And it's just very interesting to say the least. Oh, what a quick kick right to the side of the face there. Now a cover to get the win here over Jackson Cobb, and a kick out of two. Now, like we just saw, the tensions are running high between Jake Carvel and Sheamus. I'm pretty sure those two will meet at the big pay-per-view in Manchester, England in a couple weeks' time at RCW Kingdom. As the Irish whip into the ropes, Jackson Cobb trying to figure out a way to get back in this, but Jake Carvel just proving to be too much here. There's a knee drop right there, connected beautifully for Jake Carvel. And a huge right hand, taking down Jackson Cobb. Now there's that technical prowess there from Jake Carvel, the Irishman. Going to be the Battle of the Irish at RCW Kingdom in Manchester. Going for those moonsaults yet again is Jake Carvel. landing both so far. Now Jake Carvel with one last one as he hooks the leg to get the win over Jackson Cobb, and again he gets the shoulder up at 2. A little bit of torque on the arm here. Jackson Cobb with the arm drag. Looking to get back into this. Jackson Cobb now. With a suplex there. Now Jackson Cobb now with a leg knee drop right there to the arm. The Irishman, Jake Carvel, fighting with bare fists here. Nothing protected. The arms are the hands of the Irishman. There's Jackson Cobb with the joint manipulation here of the hand. Here on to Jake Carvel. As the referee is down, asking him if he's going to give up. I highly doubt that, as Jake Carvel is one tough SOB there. Now Jake Carvel. Looking it up, looking for the Anaconda Vice here. Look. He's got it locked in here on Jackson Cobb. Nowhere for Jackson Cobb to go. He's got to get out of this one somehow. And he does with a couple of shots right to the back there. Jackson Cobb's fired up here for this one. Suplex again from Jackson Cobb. Now getting Jake Carvel back to a vertical base here. Irish whip into the corner. Jackson Cobb, like I mentioned, a participant in the RCW United States Championship Tournament. And here, look at this. Roll through and a suplex right here into a bridge here. Right on the Jake Carvel. He's got the count of 2. And a kick out there from Jake Carvel. That's as close as you're going to get, but Jackson Cobb rolling through and another suplex here into a bridge, but that's going to force a rope break. Jake Carvel was right near the ropes, and the referee was right there to call that one off, as it was a rookie mistake made by Jackson Cobb there. Jackson Cobb kind of reminded me of Kurt Angle there a little bit with his suplex generated offense. Plus the attire too as well. It's Jackson Cobb with a neck breaker. It's Jake Carvel, and Jake has found himself in some trouble here. Look at this. He's also a quick striker as well. Look at this. You never think of a man of that much technical prowess having that much agility, but look at the ankle lock right here. He cinched it in, the ankle lock right here on Jackson Cobb. He has that cinched in right there on Jackson Cobb as Jackson Cobb looks to battle out of this one. And he does. What a back and forth matchup this is between these two great technical wrestlers here. Like I said, Jackson Cobb has kind of that Kurt Angle-esque offense. And he came out like a shot out of a cannon there. And tried for an elbow there, but Jackson Cobb caught him. Double underhook here. And just taking a slam to Jake Carvel. Once again, Jake Carvel in the driver's seat as he has Jackson Cobb right here on the ropes, and a lariat turning Jackson Cobb inside out. That might be the end of him here. To get the win over Jackson Cobb, and just in the nick of time, he's able to get the kick out. Now Jackson Cobb now might be in trouble here as Jake Carvel tried for something there, and to no avail. Jackson Cobb takes him to the corner, turns him around. Now turning the tables. On him is Jake Carvel. Jake Carvel now. Taking Jackson Cobb down right by the head. And the neck area. As he's going for broke here. Trying to get the ankle lock locked in again, but Jackson Cobb right there to prevent it from happening in a DDT. Jake Carvel is down on one knee, and look at that knee. 1, 2 to get the winner over Jake Carvel and a kick out. And 2. And again, another suplex here. Look at a tire on Jake Carvel and a kick out again. What a great opening contest we have here. We will hear from Starlight tonight following her loss, her devastating loss on RCW this past Wednesday against Tanaka Hamiko for her Glam Championship. In case you missed any of that, enter the command YT in chat to gain access to the YouTube channel, in which all content is posted there. All RCW content's posted, as well as plenty other content that goes beyond the world of wrestling. As Jake Carvel was tapping out there on the outside, but didn't matter. Got to be inside the squared circle for the submission to be valid. Jackson Cobb fired up here as he gets out and resets the count. Count of 20 under RCW rules here. As an exploder suplex there from Jackson Cobb here on the outside. There's nothing really protecting him, folks. This is pure concrete. Jackson Cobb. And Jake Carvel continue to battle it out here on the outside. Jake Carvel taking down Jackson Cobb. Count of 6. Jake Carvel realizing that he needs to get back inside, and they both do. Oh, a good shot. A couple more elbow shots here. This is bare elbow shots right here. And Jake Carvel. Charging one up, looking for the ankle lock perhaps. And he's got it, flipping him over. Locked into the ankle lock. What a rope break. Has to force him to let it go. And now Jackson Cobb in the driver's seat once again, looking for that knee again. Boom! Right across the face of Jake Carvel, and Jackson Cobb's going to get this one. A couple of mistakes made by both men in this matchup. But the interference from Sheamus early on, and a brutal mistake on the ankle lock with the rope break there. Just completely threw off the match for Jake Carvel. But don't go anywhere, folks. We got more action coming at you after this. All right, folks, we are ready here for your next match, as we have the United States Champion Tiger making his way out here. Now, he won the title at RCW Double Down when he faced Jack Outlaw. And Jack Outlaw, you know, that was his first title defense, and he couldn't defend it here. The Tiger Fang Death Grip was just too much for Jack to handle. And this guy, he's regarded as the greatest Ravage champion we've ever had in the history of that title being here on the RCW roster. And Let me tell you, he is one bad man right here, Tiger. And I would expect nothing less. Could he possibly earn the moniker of the greatest United States champion of all time? Well, we'll find out. He had lost in the tournament against Puma, the newcomer. And I'm pretty sure he's watching this very closely now. Because Puma was the one to make it to the finals against Jack, and Jack ultimately won the title at South Beach Splash. It's Tiger. Gets ready here. Non-title contest here tonight against the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Now, Kevin Owens, he was in that ace in the hole match for the men. And he came up short there as Drew McIntyre, who you will see later on tonight. Against Seth Rollins. You know, Kevin Owens, he is known for not a good reason for stealing the briefcase from Ricochet when it was called the lottery case and cashing in on Bryan Outlaw all those seasons ago to unofficially become the world champion. And we had to strip him of the RCW World Championship because of that reason. And Ricochet ultimately beat Bryan for that title eventually. Did you hear the chants of KOs in the RCW fandom here? This Tiger starts off right away. With these quick strikes. Right to Kevin Owens. Taking it right to the prize fighter here. Good shot right to the face of Kevin Owens here. Now Kevin Owens. Oh. Something's going on here. Not too sure what to expect here. Referee's confused as just as I am, but there's Puma. There's Puma right there. Dropping Tiger on his head. As Kevin Owens looking to pick up the victory here over Tiger and a kick out. Tiger ambushed by Puma. He is not forgetting. About that loss. Well, Tiger is, anyway. Puma is just basically sending a message telling you, I'm here. As Kevin Owens rolled up Tiger here. Rolled up our United States champion and a kick out at 2.5. And Kevin Owens continuing to stomp away here as Owens, he's got his eyes on the prize. There's a reason why he's called the prize fighter. Like I said, always has his eye on the prize. There's a submission here locked in. Right here on the Tiger. Trying to get the United States champion to tap out. This would be really good for Owens here if he can pick up this victory. Put him in contention for the United States championship. Is Tiger able to find a way out of that submission? Another over the head suplex. Look at all this, the strikes from Tiger. As he ascends to the top. Calling Kevin Owens up to his feet here. And, oh my God, taking him down there with that shoulder tackle. This has been an absolute beatdown on the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Both men going back and forth here. It's looking Owens with an exploder. As Owens tried possibly for the stunner. No avail there. Owens getting out of the way of the corner. Tried for the super kick. Missed. Owens looking for the package pile driver. No, it was Tiger. He's ready with that clothesline. Now Tiger with a Tiger Fang death grip right here. Oh, but no. Owens broke out of that one. Now Owens taking down Tiger. This could be his moment right here, but a rope break. As you can see, the edge of the toe there, just a little bit underneath the rope. It's a game of inches right here. The drop kick failed there for KO. And a boot right to the face of Kevin Owens. And now look at that hand. Right in position for the Tiger Fang death grip right here on Owens. Owens in huge trouble here. This is what made Jack Outlaw pass out and gain Tiger the title at Double Down, but Owens able to break out of that one. Owens super lucky there. There's a follow-away slam coming up for him. And Tiger knew that he was going to go for that stunner. Getting in out. It's a clothesline there right to Owens. And continuing to just pummel Owens here on the outside. You know what they say about tigers? They're the king of the jungle, and they'll go after any prey that they see fit. I see no difference there. As Owens knows he needs to win this inside the squared circle. He knows what's at stake here. A potential United States title opportunity. But he might have took it a little bit too much time. Luckily, Tiger was down there for a bit. And now Owens rolls through with a couple of punches as well. Owens now. Looking for the senton right there off the ropes there. Now Owens. He's lining it up. Looking for the stunner. To get the win over the United States champion. And a kick out of 2.5 again. From Tiger there. He landed that one beautifully. It's now tossing Owens around like a rag doll here. Owens is not a large man, but Tiger is making him look puny as a driver there. Right to Owens. He's almost got the win and a kick out of 2. Now the Tiger Fang death grip didn't work. Maybe this will. The Night Stalker DDT. We've seen this so many times, but Owens threw him. Owens, stunner again. To get the win over the champion and a kick out again from Tiger. Tiger has proven his dominance here right now. As much as he can as Tiger in a world of hurt right now. But able to get out of that submission predicament. Back suplex. As Owens not giving up here. Again, his eyes on the prize. Owens tried to go for a splash, but Tiger was already out of the ring. Nobody home. And now Tiger looking for this big splash there on Owens. To survive the win, and Tiger gets it. Wow. Tiger barely surviving. Getting the win off of a splash nonetheless. As Tiger. He's got bigger issues with Puma. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have more in just a few moments.
Tanaka, you've proven to be a good opponent. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop coming for you. Everybody must fall in line.
Starlight sending a message right there as we have Drew McIntyre with the briefcase. Look at this. He's got it. He is Mr. Ace in the hole. Winning that briefcase at Double Down, he has the choice of whether or not he wants to go for the BTV Championship, held by Jason Moreno, the World title, held by Finn Balor, or the Carnage title, currently held by Jon Moxley. Any of those. He has that option with that briefcase. But he has to face the visionary in Seth Rollins here. We've already had a couple of great matchups here tonight. We had a good one with Jake Carvel and Jackson Cobb. And quite the banger with Tiger and Kevin Owens. And this one shall be no different with the likes of Rollins and Drew McIntyre. In the ring. Now Rollins has had a couple of championships of his own there. Being Carnage champion. Being world champion as well. In support of Rollins here, as Rollins gets launched by McIntyre. Good shot right there from McIntyre as Rollins with the DDT. Isn't that one there in planning? McIntyre is Rollins and McIntyre. A couple of punches here onto Rollins. Can you imagine these two going one-on-one for a title? It'll be one hell of a matchup here as McIntyre taking a dazed Rollins and tried to get him with a back suplex, but Rollins intercepted that one. Rollins now looking for a snap suplex and lands it into a cover. Rope break is a foot underneath the rope. Michinoku driver there from McIntyre as a kick out of one. Good chop right to the chest of Rollins. Now McIntyre. McIntyre looked for a suplex, but he just launched Rollins. Now a couple of stomps to the face there of Rollins, and going for more is McIntyre. Now McIntyre, like I said, he can do anything with that briefcase that he sees fit. You know, so far we've pretty much seen 100% success rate. As a super kick right there from Rollins to McIntyre. As Rollins looking to start a roll. As Rollins looking for the Revolution knee right across the jaw of McIntyre. Thought he might have been going for Black Magic from the corner there, but McIntyre, a little bit too close for Rollins, as Rollins with an ill-advised high-risk maneuver there. That last punch busted Rollins wide open. And again, Drew McIntyre back in where he needs to be, as he tried for a follow-away slam perhaps, but Rollins caught him. Looking for a pedigree right on a McIntyre. Now a cover here to get the win over McIntyre, and just a kick out at one. Now Rollins trying for the moonsault there from the standing position. And McIntyre rolled out of the way. McIntyre now. McIntyre, air raid crash right there. Right to Rollins. Count of two, and he got the shoulder up at the last moment. Couple of boots right to the face. Rollins in trouble. As McIntyre lines one up in the corner, take a trip to Claymore country with a Claymore kick right there on the Rollins. Knocking him right out of his boots. Count of two, and a kick out there from Rollins. As Rollins still fights. Now Rollins is not one man to give up too easily. As he rolls him through, and a super kick right there again on McIntyre. Now he's busted open as well. Looked for a pedigree again perhaps, but McIntyre saw that one coming. Snap suplex there on a McIntyre. Standing moonsault completed. Now lackluster cover, and that's just going to get easily a kick out at one. Rollins definitely not taking this matchup too seriously at all. By that, now Rollins out. Rollins, look at that splash! Connected flush onto McIntyre. It's now Rollins on a huge roll right now, looking for the pedigree on a McIntyre again, and he landed it. But a rope break, as McIntyre's arm was underneath the rope. Dragging him away, very wise there. Now looking for the curb stomp. Look, he's looking for it. Curb stomp right onto Drew McIntyre. 1, 2. No, McIntyre got the shoulder up at 2. Now McIntyre looking to go for a roll here. Future shock DDT right there on Rollins. Cover and a kick out at 2. And McIntyre plotting, charging one up. Looking for Claymore. There's another one. And Rollins might be done, and Rollins kicked out at 2. I don't know how much better you can get than that, or how much closer you can get. Is follow-away slam denied. Rollins now. Just tossing McIntyre out. And McIntyre able to get a boot right to the face of Rollins. Now Rollins still fighting as a back suplex. Now looking for that Revolution knee right off the jaw of McIntyre. And not sure what Rollins is doing here. Rollins getting back in the ring. And he's fired up. And Rollins takes out McIntyre. He baited him. And the crowd was not liking that one. They were chanting, "That's not cool." Directed at Rollins. Rollins doesn't seem to give a damn, though. As Rollins continues to fight here on the outside with McIntyre. Mr. Ace with a briefcase. Let's look at these quick strikes. It's a count of 6 here, count of 20 under RCW rules. That rule change coming in season 7 of the regular show. So you can catch that on Wednesdays here live. As Rollins continues to manhandle McIntyre. McIntyre again! Getting caught with that Revolution knee. And at some point, that jaw is going to be broken. Count of 11 here. And McIntyre fired up. Count of 13 as Rollins gets back in. Oh, dodging that kick there. As McIntyre just baited him to get out. Look at that slam. As McIntyre's had enough. Oh, but so is Rollins with a TDT. On the outside to McIntyre. Now McIntyre in for a world of hurt right now. McIntyre tried for the curb stomp. Did Rollins, but Rollins ended up with nothing. And McIntyre again. Sending him into the corner, looking for the future shock DDT. Right around Rollins. Rollins, though, reversed into an arm drag to take down McIntyre. And now Rollins got him in the drop zone. As he calls McIntyre up to his feet. Oh! Taking him down. Wild with that clothesline. It's now McIntyre. McIntyre, he's in trouble here. A curb stomp. One, two, it might be over for McIntyre, but he got the shoulder up a 2. As Rollins doesn't even know what to do anymore. As he's looking to tap out McIntyre, and McIntyre's tapping. As Rollins gets the win. Very unorthodox, but Rollins picks up the victory over McIntyre. I suspect that this is not a one-time deal, that this is going to be one of the best rivalries we have yet to see here in RCW. We still don't know what the future holds between Rollins and McIntyre. But we'll be right back after this. Alright, folks, it is your main event of the evening here as we have Kenny "My God" Omega coming out here, the best belt machine, as he will face Walter tonight. Now, these two men have faced off before at Double Down in that Ace in the Hole match. It was Kenny Omega's return match and Walter's debut here in RCW. But obviously, we just saw Mr. Ace, Drew McIntyre, And Rollins duke it out there. As by God Omega, Kenny Omega. Looking forward to this one. Walter makes his way to the ring. Now this shall be a big one right here. This is a pay-per-view quality match right here. If I'd ever seen one. It's Walter. And Kenny Omega in the main event here. Now Walter trying for the suplex here. Omega switch that around into a German of his own. Now Omega, we've seen him call himself the cleaner. And, you know, I really don't know what the nature of his return implies, but, you know, I'm pretty sure he's looking to take that world title away from Finn Balor after he retained it against Jay Jin, the Blessed Warrior, and Double Down in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Look at this back and forth here. Usually we're so used to Walter delivering those chops, and look at the quick striking ability of Kenny Omega here. He tried for the elbow drop. Walter. Oh my! The blow to the chest by Walter. And look at those. It didn't take long for that chop to start seeing him. It's Walter now. Taking over Omega here. Double underhook here. Look at that suplex, the butterfly suplex there. Right to Omega. And now Omega with the dragon screw leg whip. I highly doubt this is going to be any different than, you know, some of the matchups we've seen. A lot of the matches that we've seen here tonight have been back and forth, and you never really know who's going to get anything of it. There's a knee right in the corner. Calls that the V-trigger right there. Did that get rid of Walter? No. Simple kick out of one, and now that blow busted him wide open. He's got Walter reeling. Oh! What a Hurricane Rana from the top there. Now Omega finds himself on the top here. And now Omega, look at that splash here right onto Walter. Hook of the leg here and a kick out at 2. Nothing too crazy here, but a Snapdragon suplex there. Right to Walter, and again with a cover and a rope break. Might be trying to end this early with a one-winged angel. Oh, he's got it. Nope. Walter turning the tables on Omega. Look at that German. Into a bridge here and a kick out at 1. Walter now with the strikes, and Walter, the ring general, likes to describe wrestling rings is sacred. Well, that it's a special place for him. A place of peace. And Omega, some regard him as one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, and it's hard to argue with it. He lands a knee right across the chin of Walter, but a kick out of 2 is all he's gonna get. Now looking for the Snapdragon right there. Cover this time. Right onto Walter, and a kick out of 2 again. I look at it, charge up the one-winged angel. Couldn't land it one time, but again, Walter knew as he turns it around. Powerbomb onto Omega. Another one here. And to finish the trifecta, the triple powerbomb from Walter, dragging him away from the ropes. Very wise. To end Omega, and a kick out of 2. The crowd's chanting "Fight Forever" here. And I could watch these two fight all day long. As Omega takes Walter out to the outside. Into the barricade he goes. And now Omega, with a knee right across the jaw of Walter. Oh, but Walter breaking out of that hole. Walter tried for a clothesline, overshot it. Omega clearing the table. And in no rush to get back in to the ring. And right into the table Walter goes. And Omega had some dangerous plans there, but Walter able to stop him there. Now looking for the knee lift right across the chin of Walter. As again, Omega's looking to take Walter to the table, but Walter's not letting him do it. And now Walter with a wrist lock takedown. And a knee right across the jaw of Omega now. Count of 6 here. And Walter having his way right now with Omega. And Omega might be in a little bit of trouble here. And Omega's tapping on the outside, but it's not going to matter as it's not inside the squared circle as he gets sent into the steps. Count of 10 here as Walter gets back in. And he breaks the count. And resets it. Now Omega, he knows what he has to do here. Look at the Snapdragon suplex right there on the outside. Now Omega once again in the driver's seat here. Looking to end Walter. To end the ring general. Oh my, what a driver through the announce table. He sent him right on the crown of his head. Planted Walter. But Walter, it seemed to have no effect at all. As Omega again getting thrown. Tossed around by Walter. This is Walter's first singles match in RCW, making his debut at the Double Down pay-per-view in the Ace in the Hole match with 5 other men. Count of 11, but Walter getting out to reset the count again. Good shot right there. Oh, and a German suplex right on the outside. Now Walter has had this match in the bag here so far. But he has to be hurting after that vicious maneuver through the announce table. Now Omega right in the face of Walter. Oh, but he got caught. Walter with a triple powerbomb here. Again, the triple powerbomb, vintage Walter. Could that be the end of Omega right here? Count of 2, 3. You can count to 500. Walter picks up the victory, and it was Omega that was gloating the whole time. Right in the face of Walter, and he paid for it. As the ring general wins his first match since his debut at Double Down.